Thank you for watching. Like, comment, share, and subscribe.
What were you doing in that 3 years break?
Pretty much being a dad.
I'm a mom. I still go to work. I've been doing stuff.
Well, within that 3 years period, I wasn't just like focusing on being a father. I was recording as well, but I was just keeping quiet and supporting every other person that was out there hoisting the flag.
So wait, are you married?
Yes, like yeah.
Wait, I'm asking again. B4Bonah, are you married?
Yes, I'm married.
So you got married, you had the whole ceremony thing going?
Not really, but I'm married.
So which marriage is this one?
Pretty
Traditional,
much court
the
ones.
court. Okay.
Signing,
So
saying,
full-time husband, full-time dad. So is it like 3 years ago you got married and then you had the baby, or the baby came before the marriage?
Yeah. I had 2 boys out of wedlock, and then
wow.
and
now you have a third.
Yeah, exactly.
So 3 boys?
No, 2 boys, just 2 boys.
Oh, just 2 boys. So your wife has 1, and then you had 1 before that, or is it the same person?
Same person.
Hey, we're a serious guy.
Serious guy. We try.
Let's go back to how it all started for you. I just remember this guy who used to come around the studio, wanting his song played so the world can hear him. But where exactly did this one start? At what point did you decide, let me hit the radio stations and talk to all these DJs and presenters? What's the story?
This story, it just happened right around your corner. You know how the playground, you know the story, so I'll make a break come down
Shared
for
with
you
the world.
proper.
Yeah.
So it all started with DJ Rampage. I know you know
Echo.
DJ Rampage in Community 7. Big shout outs to him wherever he is. He gave me a beat from Why You Bore. I think it was Perp Man at that time.
Right.
That beat was banging. Boom, boom, boom. Like everybody was playing that beat. Even DJs used to play that beat. And then he gave me that beat and threw a challenge. Say, okay, me ma way konako. So yeah, I took the challenge. Linked up with a friend down the block called Zodiac. And then we went to the studio in Community 7, try to do something. Yeah.
That's my hood, by the way.
Whole thing happened in your neighborhood, I swear. Yes. And as soon as I started, even Zodi didn't have a belief in me, like, because he didn't know me for music.
Right.
Per se. He knew I was, you're free the same area, but no one said, made me rap it. So as we entered it, saying, I did a pretty clean job, and it came out nice. Let's Party was a banger. I brought it back to DJ Rampage, fresh, packaged, and told him, okay, maybe we ain't checking it out. Immediately, he played the song for the first time in his loud ass speakers. We knew it was, pardon me for that one. We knew it was a banger, so we had to take it to the streets and make sure it could enter any corner around the block, outside the block, in pubs.
Yeah.
And we kept going from small pubs to Monte Carlo, and then we had to follow up, go to Nungwa, Teshi, all the. And that's
you were still B4Bonah, or you had a different name?
At that time, I think I was just using the surname. I was just using Bonah.
Oh, okay. So the B4, what happened?
The B4 actually came as I did my first body of work. So it was called the B4Bonah tape.
Okay.
Yeah. We did a lunch with Mim Life at the Tema Mall quite a while back. Yeah. So that one went well. So from that time, I took the name B4Bonah just from that tape. Yeah, and then it sticked. I think everybody loved it, so I held on to it.
So who are your biggest musical influences at the time? People that you watched and listened to, a lot and try to be like?
I don't think I was trying to be like anybody per se, but there's so many people I watch closely.
From here?
From Ghana.
Okay.
I had the opportunity to see Sarkodie and Yao Mensah behind my house, you know. So I saw them too every now and then. I was blessed to be around people like Dan Swabiam, Pono had Stage J coming around. He was right in front of me too. So I mean, for a long time, just because I was dancing, I was close to the folks. Down to Seshi, So Castro record a couple times, Kewa from Community 7. So it was like always I found myself around these people that were already into it and making a name for themselves somehow. Yeah, that's how it all
You're
started.
picking a thing or two.
But
how would you describe your style?
It's just a B4Bonah sound.
What was that? Are
Just
you
a-
just a rapper? Would you say you're an Afrobeats artist? Would you say you're a hip hop artist or R&B?
Well, I started rapping because rap was the coolest thing that you could, connect yourself to at that point. But growing up, the American, I mean, who said
And Kwandi Enfa.
there be?
Oko Kasa Hariso Kakra. And I want to be there.
Nah, but I was always around.
Okay.
I was downstairs or maybe somewhere in the corner. Yeah.
You didn't qualify at the time.
At that time, I was just
Yeah, Kolabia or
Yes.
So now you said, well, you're just rapping, and now you're saying, yeah, befa.
So I started
Yes,
singing, trying to be soulful. I mean, be playful with high life because we grew up in homes that high life were like the go-to music if it's not gospel. So I mean, I'm a big fan of high life. I would like to keep high life running as far as we can take it. So I'm here to represent high life too.
So now you're from high life artist on that.
People from me high life artists are many better.
Oh.
Right.
Okay.
Because high life I didn't flexing kakra from
Right.
Afro, dancehall. So yeah, the best friend. But high life no main.
Have you thought of reaching out to some of the legends, get like a collaboration done from some of the old songs that may be yours as well?
Well, personally, what high life scene, like I've been blessed to be able to reach out to every now and then. Be a Kwame Eboa. I think who's really close to Pat Thomas somehow.
Yeah.
So, I know, baby, I think I follow Ambule recently because he's working with a friend called Joshua Mozzie. So yeah, I mean, I keep a close eye, but I mean, bear almost yet.
You don't want to try. Get in touch.
I just feel like it should naturally happen. See,
Super said you out of your way. Contact him.
Oh, me sure say be share to some reach out, but me per se, say a bedroom maybe why you Jumako see some points now then. Ushiana, there's a conversation to have.
Right.
Because maybe as you see, I know we will still have to go back in.
And now you're aggressive.
Me, you're really aggressive.
And pony.
You're very aggressive.
Oh, Chaya could see that bay. They don't have much time, we are losing some and all of that. If it has to be done, it has to be done now.
Right, I'll take that one.
You don't think you've done enough work? Say Ube Timia Kwaku Shiapa Thomasaka, because we've lost A.B. Krenzel, who was in Tema.
Rest in
You
peace.
just say it is no to a wound you who need say. At least a corner. It doesn't even matter whether what you need and until you need. But it's here why you can create.
I know the meaning say it would definitely blow his
will
mind.
say yeah.
Maya.
That's all I'm saying.
My fuck.
So reach out and do. But your lyrics mostly touch on, personal experiences and emotions. You're a very emotional guy, right?
Right.
Why is that?
Because I've been through it.
Okay.
My favorite.
Relationship-wise or just life in itself, parents, growing up, the hood?
Yeah, life entirely.
Some of the worst things?
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, I was... Some co-creator.
My school.
Yeah, me co-creator and I lost both parents so early. I mean, that played a very, very big role in what I am now. So, I mean, it's the most humbling thing that can happen to any human being. That's what I feel. And do you have siblings? Yeah.
Older ones?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're not alone in the world.
Not at all.
We thank
Not
God.
at
But you're
all.
saying that it's also part of the reason why you're like laid back.
Exactly. Because
Okay.
I know every I say and I just know how it ends. I just.
Okay. Into trust so now the BFF Mukakra.
It is a beam for bebree because nipa bebree want some kind of to mean so as you have the voice to represent them, no, I mean you just make it easier for them to send ya kind of say shebre how they go take them a pain. It just go make them easier for them because if it's in a melody then it softens all the pain, even as harsh as it will be in real life and now with the past experience, no the tune jumwa, then they can take it. I know my dad just in calmly.
Were you depressed at some point?
I feel like I know the airport
Okay, so you entered that, right? Did it have anything to do with the picture that hit the internet that got people asking whether you went mad?
No, I don't think.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I saw that.
What was it?
It was hilarious. Because I went to the village. I went to the farm with my uncle, came back. The kids were happy, dancing, B4. They couldn't even say B4Bonah, so they were saying B4.
B4 means something else. And then they said...
So, someone innocently took a picture of their uncle from the village, and now it became something big. I don't know.
How did you handle that? Because obviously people will try to, contact you to find out if...
So many people. My big brother was being bashed in his WhatsApp groups and stuff like that. I'm like, come, and Tissa. So
did you release a statement?
Nah, I didn't think there was a need for me to do that at that point. All I just did was to keep going. I mean, I might need to explain it to who needs explanation.
And now looking nice, cry, and I said, Rasta, na camera, na mu see na nenye.
It could be, and maybe I should say Rasta na growth at that time. I kind of say, punchy being kakanga craft.
Okay.
I was born cry set level ni be I mean, they had every right to say that if that's what they thought, but Antissa, and it's far from that. It was like it should be. It should mean something to them actually, because it really meant something to me. A moment that any a bimukrat na krasa on koni krum da.
Yeah.
So if I could go back home and then be able to let my guard down and be as plain as I can be, mingle with the folks that really mean something to me outside the he's a big bet. Nah. Oh, I'm a penumuhumias. I'm a wafa.
So you did all that you did in Tema. You went through to Nungwa, and eventually you penetrated the Accra market with the song Make I Blow, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you did interviews and all that. And then you disappeared again. Ade, you decided to stop and go focus on something else, or you thought the hype had gone down and these people didn't want to know about you again, so let me just mind my business and be in my corner. Why did you stop along the way? Because I mean, that was the point any artist that was coming up would love to actually hold and run with.
Climax, yeah.
You just said, what was it?
It was a whole lot. It was I felt like I had let so many people down, and myself most importantly too, so I just had to reset everything. I mean, sit back and let everything settle, then approach the whole journey again. I mean, I feel it's only right if you sit back. Say when Johnny and Kwamba to me kumbio.
Yeah, but yeah, then was it a record label issue? Was it a studio? Was it partners? What exactly?
I feel like me and Mem Life had a really amazing run until I traveled to the UK and then landed a distribution deal. And then somehow I couldn't communicate the whole thing with them properly. And yeah, so
you couldn't communicate what?
The whole fact that it was a distribution deal and not like a recording deal. with moves recording at that point. Yeah, so there's still no bad blood between me and Mim Life. We have a perfect relationship. We stay in touch as often as we can, and like I said before, I felt I had let them down because nipa ho adwuma ne and ahomete.
Yeah.
And tiasian kobem sometimes me like this, you've noticed, like you actually just said I'm an emotional person, so what I wouldn't want to be done to me now, I feel like it's not right to do it to them. So and tiasian basa na you drop it tape no, you don't even make the tape like go as far as we wanted.
And that was a Lord Maker blow.
No, that was off the Lord Maker. Okay. That was in after. That was the B4Bonah one.
Right.
2020.
So you got with Mim after that.
I was with him the entire time. I mean, dear God, basically, devil is a liar.
Okay.
So in Jumlinia, I mean, we were doing quite well. We're doing amazing.
What did you do wrongly with the deal? Again, I would say, "Whoa, no one tiasia, no more man tiasia ma and tiasiama."
Oh, and you say a communication just between myself and the label, just letting them know, oh, I was still there as a representative of Mim Life and wasn't there as an independent artist like I am now. You feel me? So I was still representing Mim Life, but then I was looking for like better options for distribution. Since I was there in the forefront, then I could sit with the people and actually make it happen. But then, nipa, like I'm saying.
So knowing what you know now, what would you do differently today if you had a similar deal come your way?
Well, I just have to be intentional with everything, every step.
What does that mean?
Take time, be professional about it. Not be too excited, because then you make so many mistakes.
How would you want your distribution deal to work?
My distribution deal.
How would you want it to work today? If you were to meet another label and they said, okay, you know what, we want to handle this side of it. As an artist, if you were even advising another artist from what you have experienced in the past, what would you tell them?
Well, independently, I would love for them to partner with my label. That's all.
And what would the deal be like? You?
That one there, we just have to sit down and do move as much as we possibly.
You know, if you sit with the label today, knowing what you know,
partnership.
Okay, which is what, 50-50, 60-40?
A partnership, it could be anything. I mean, as far as you say, oh, this kata ufano is healthy for you. There won't be no hard feelings or not. There won't be no regrets. I mean, we're clear.
So that's not what happens, right? It's never partnership with the artist. It's always the label trying to take everything.
I don't know
I'm talking to you.
For me, from experience, I think the first time I went there, I was going there with the intention of representing Mim Life, but then ended up representing just myself, and that's how I feel like me kakra. Because then if for some reason, if I had folks behind me and I wasn't just rallying on my own, it could have gone better.
Is Ghana music industry a difficult space to navigate?
It depends on where you're coming from.
Where are you coming from? Is it for you? When you sit back and you watch, you know, the artists, some of the labels you've spoken to, how the artists work, everything.
Right.
When you're looking back, even with us presenters and DJs and all that, would you say it's such a difficult space?
I feel like nothing in this world is easy. So, I mean, even if it's a difficult space, this is something that you're locked into. This is what you want. This is who you see yourself as. So you might as well deal with everything that comes with. You understand? But sometimes, you know, and like me,
What's the hardest of it? Working with people in this industry, from artists to, you know, sound engineers. What's the hardest for you?
The hardest is people barely want you to be yourself.
Oh.
Yes, people barely want you to be yourself.
What does that mean?
Because it's always somebody that to send it the. Do you get what I'm saying? Exactly.
Comparing.
But we are similar, so you piano person to say be the Do you get it? So I mean, sometimes you just have to sit back and watch someone do what they can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now that you mentioned this, though, I'm here thinking maybe for the producer, whoever is investing in it is thinking,
Right.
commercial songs fly more,
Right.
and that's where the money is at.
Right.
So maybe since you can sing and you can rap, maybe we could look into that and make some money rather
Right.
than just looking at you just rapping and not doing so much. Now you're 5 years again. So business wise,
True.
it makes sense.
True.
You as an artist, you don't want that at all. You just want to do you, and you want the producer or whoever is investing, the executive producer, investor, to just agree.
No, I don't.
So you're waiting to and you're on your side.
I don't think so. At this point, Drew, no. So, oh yeah, baby, anybody that would wanna invest in it, they truly believe what you're doing first. If they don't, then there's a problem. You understand? I mean, everybody should be coachable once in a while. Say, but then they should also believe in what you're doing, or there's a problem. Because back to it.
You
Yes.
sound like you have people tell you to switch styles and all that, so you can do more and be seen and be heard more. But you're still not for it, and you want to be in your corner and do what you're doing.
I think I'll be seen more. It's just time. I know I'll be seen more. I know what I'll do it. Yes, I believe what I'm doing 100%.
What do you make of today's way of, promoting music, the challenges, the dances, all
Beautiful.
of that, social
Beautiful.
media, TikTok,
Beautiful.
influencers? Is there
Beautiful.
something you think we should continue to push, or you'd rather the song should just, go and fly as it has to be, than people trying so hard to make it fly?
I mean, it's always okay to have innovative ways of doing stuff. I mean, it's just today, just keep you engaged. That's the energy, right? And say I know probably I'm sorry, no mama will be kakra. You understand? That's it. They are feeding your desire, and so it's a good look too. I mean, folks like me, we're thinking of going back to dancing and things. I mean, it's a good look, like I'm saying. So at least we will be amount of fans just to keep them. Me, I'm new to it, so that's my big money there. I just have to adjust now.
After Ben's any idea, you're going to look at like TikTok.
We're going to keep up
challenges and all of that. You don't have any problem at all.
Edit out to your company, so it will be good.
I see. So you always has any problem with the industry and how things work. You blame yourself,
I take the blame for every because one G and Google told my wedding. It's already there already. You understand? It's like ticking time bomb.
So you've now come back, right? Officially.
I'm back.
And then you've dropped Ben's.
Trust me.
Is this like a work towards maybe some album or EP or whatever before the year ends?
No clear, yeah.
Okay.
No clear.
So this is just a start to it.
Yes,
Collaborations?
This is a humble beginning. Yeah. Couple collaborations in the corner.
Who are you eyeing?
Been working with a couple people already.
Like,
I'm trying to say Ara. I don't know if you know Ara the J.
Okay.
Young artist from Tema as well.
That's the style you're gonna go with. You don't want any famous persons.
Oh, there's the big names too. There's the big names too. Don't get me wrong.
So it's an album.
Yes, pretty much an album, or it could be an EP. Say Muna.
And how many songs are you looking at dropping?
How many songs where you feel say you need as a comeback? Tell me, sister.
Maybe like 7.
Come to 7 out there.
Like 7
Represent
people,
it.
man, we not be able to keep in kind of for maybe next year.
Okay.
No.
And for
That's
Jesus.
our bounty. And even before Christmas, kakra, around next year, and if you're holding kind of so. My collabos, I think, will be good.
Yeah.
With some of the boys.
The boys.
The RTB, really.
Oh, then I make sure that packages not be war. And I think I have.
How's your relationship with them, though?
R2B.
Yeah,
solid. Sarkodie, solid.
Prime.
D-Crime, I haven't seen him for years, for time. I mean, yes, Sean Puso Ghana, but yeah.
Accra artists?
Everyone.
Everyone.
I don't.
Who are you actually very cool with that you can pick up your phone and call and just vibe with in Accra?
Pick up my phone and call.
Because some people don't like to mingle.
Pick up my
phone. But truth is, almost day same.
I be in a day. Obi and day, Sylvia. We all day.
You guys don't like to do the work.
No, man, cause I'm friend. Right. I mean, I feel like.
Who's your friend in Accra?
My friends, Spandy. I feel Obi me one number be I can call the Aquavaz, I can call Kelvin Boy.
Okay.
Few and I called last minute.
Okay.
Yeah, so I mean, anyone that I've saved your number, be I mean, sure say my friend, because if they call me, mention my answer, and you know, pretty much goes both ways.
So you're saying you're straight right now and you're working,
yes.
And we would hear exciting stuff from you.
Only say what it means to me in Chow because it was samba.
And that's all it is.
Right.
And how's family life though? How's
They're
marriage?
blessed. They're blessed. My family is doing well. They're not here at the moment.
Okay. So you're telling me that almost is your best break?
No, I mean cold break. Some and honestly, you're quite near quite boom. It's here only 90.
So you did not think, oh, okay, getting married would, stop a lot of things and industry the man on the fans no. Idea. Like, how did you just decide to get married?
A man in Tinia, yeah, Druman, in Tina man who won quite say, your sisters, your ma, Eswanum, a man, dear, anymore. And the man,
you don't believe in just because we are hearing, a man who be jawuti and now fans no moon.
Oh, my next song, Cry for a man.
So marriage is not going to hinder anything.
No, I just know what I'm doing. Like I said, what's marriage and what's being an artist too. So.
And how do you balance that? You sit it out and say, okay, this period, you're for family. Intimate mom on your back when I mentioned I'm review and I said, you're just doing.
Yes, you see, I'm active. I'm just working. I'm sure the family is just there. Excited. They're happy to see me doing what I used to do because will be any idea.
What your question will say, hey, now we are dang now about we are on the saying this idea, and you don't experience that at all with yours.
Well, it's too early to say that, but I mean, and also so I'm sure we can handle it because this is a Bama. If it comes, you have to face it. Boo by the horn.
And the kids?
The kids, they too, they be Rasta. I sure say they happy say Rasta day on stage and things. Soon time they'll join me.
Okay. So what do you make of the new crop of artists we have now? A lot of the singers, right?
Crazy.
You have like rappers.
Crazy.
Everybody can rap, but they're doing the singing more. You love it?
It's beautiful.
Right.
It's beautiful. I mean, a healthy mind.
Healthy mahamu.
Yeah, because the rap culture is nice, but then it's not something that's ours. You understand? I'm sure say time slaves are gonna cry. We were singing, nobody was rapping or saying no. So rap is there. Rap is so cool. Rap is something that if you can play around. Only say ukra rap or package anymore. I feel that one you can't take it away. But yeah, singing is something that
you will agree we have the talent.
Yes.
You do believe that we are where we are supposed to be?
We have Circle here. The best rapper in Africa.
We can compete with the likes of Burna Boy and Davido and all of that.
Of course, that's what we're doing. That's exactly what we're doing.
Okay.
We've been doing this.
Don't feel the same way.
True.
Your Momo Phillips Stadium saying we are still here and baby kakrebi.
Oh, it's not a football clubs in Ukraine in the Phillips Stadium.
You think we're good where we are?
We will get there.
Okay.
We will get there. We're getting there. Black Sheriff. Understand? Amare. We're getting there. Kamido. All these kids. Obia Seho. Sako they're doing his thing, running around to say, yeah, grow, but it's so big. Well, then easy to when all the boy I say no now I say jet lag won't die. You don't understand? And I need you maketwa. Say microphone will be on any number of my sort of format. They will know people they put in work. And that forms I be a few backyard into one is the form, but you do nasha can wound him out to me nanting.
You see, I make a second year back with public, no. And my Ghana for artists, nah. Then I'll say public, no. When it comes to the Ghana music industry and the artists. Let's just say one thing to the public because I'm no every time. Now Saturday isn't doing much, and I should burn about it, and now this, and I wake up over here now. I don't know. They say can't hear back. Show more.
Yeah, my person me trying to say the music. No, every year. That's all I can say. Ghana. Every year. Maybe Obakobia Ghana Diana Kakra won't be. And Tinomon Sheffield first. Young Crawford yeah, Juma. Whether it's small, whether it's big, yeah, Juma. Untumin country, me say, company Asaase yeah, Juma in Tinoma. I mean, I know what small business will crown on a Diana yeah, Juma. That's wrong. We're working. A Juma Nebakoswa is them. We rally together. We show them, oh, okay, we too were forced to reckon with. But then if we concede, what do you have to do? What do you have to say?
Say, yeah, she and I say you've already given Nigerians no way to feel. Say, yeah,
me, I don't even want to mention names because at the end of the day, we're Africans before everything. So what do I say? Then it goes beyond borders. No, we're Africans. So if I'm representing, like me, for instance, I've done a song with Naira Marley before. Far back, we did Japa remix and Darko Vibes. I don't have a problem. You understand? So, yeah, I am Crawford, but like I'm saying, we should almost also saying. In Zimbabwe, I find the company near a big one with high buildings near there. You know, pure also one market. What in tomatoes kakra, kontomire kakra. So it's a small scale business. But same business. Exactly. So make one of people just wait for we.
So you're saying numbers, but you don't think it's also money, right?
Because I'm sure we're making money too. I mean, it will take time to hit the millions and stuff, but we're making money too. Now the people know they should come clean. Now the people know when they're coming, hey, Ghana, so you're prepared, because, yeah. So, I mean, it's a good look.
Introduce your new song.
So Sana go shine, go shine. Here it is. Okuraye mu je unjaye muda, je unjaye muda, je unjaye muda, je unjaye. Okuraye mu je unjaye muda, je unjaye muda, je unjaye muda, je unjaye. Ti onyaminani ya modimbo, unya tawa e fili benze, onyaminjeja e moye, onyaminjeja e muda. Nyaminani ya modimbo, unya tawa e fili benze, onyaminjeja e moye, onyaminjeja e mu. Ujaja blaza begule fam, tiny mo.
Let's play this.
Benze.
Was there a reason you chose this one as your comeback song?
Well, I played it to a couple people, yeah, and this was the one they picked up. Yes, it was a strong fall, but this was the one that had the most picks.
So it's Benze, B4Bonah.
99.5. Always keeping up with the culture.
What's the rest of the year looking like for you?
I'm just hoping it's packed as it can be.
So this is the first. We're going to get more songs, right?
Yes.
Okay.
There's a follow up to this one. I don't.
Some listening party level, or some performances here and there. What's the plan?
At the moment, we're just keeping it simple and sweet. There's not too much power, so we're just.
Okay.
And Benza is doing well. It's just independent.
Yeah,
I just been blessed to be able to work with some amazing folks on this one. People like Small Hype, people like David Nikuse, Kwame Buedi worked on the video. Kwame Buedi has been working on all the creative directions for this one, all the graphics and content as well, because they all started from a reels. And look how far we're going. So, I mean, I don't.
You want to do it organically. You just drop the songs, have people listen and appreciate it, as you're saying. Whether you think it's big or small, the Ghanaian artist is working. So they just have to appreciate it.
Big or small.
Do you believe in therapy?
I feel like a crew, nipo beti mi aheli work crew pa ne wo.
How?
Since you share no say best show audience you new kakra be free.
But you are the one going through it. Sometimes you need another ear.
Another ear can never go through what you're going through. They just can't listen.
You don't believe in talking to someone about your problems.
I'm always talking. I'm always talking.
There are professionals for that, you know that.
Yeah.
But you don't believe in that. Going to someone else to talk to them, have them, help you through a phase.
How are they going to help me if they've never been in that situation?
Well, they've gone to school. They're professionals. They know how to help you deal with certain situations. They don't necessarily have to be in there. Sometimes some of them have, actually. So they can relate.
Okay.
And then there are like specific things they can help you do.
Beautiful.
Get out of the. I see beautiful. I said, oh no, so no, bet to me, I good for them. What the end?
I would love to talk to someone who thinks that maybe I'll bet me per se, which is so possible. But
it's actually good vibes.
Right.
Yeah, it's good vibes, right. Because we bottle it all up and you think with time things will go. And the time too, we don't have it like that. Especially for an artist, you need to go to the studio, you need to work, you need to get your image right, everything, even how you speak when you go for interviews. So sometimes it's all right. And these people don't go, throwing your issues out to everybody. That one I can't tell you for a fact. Not all of them do, but yeah, you're safe. Yeah, you'd want to look into that.
Yes, you can do one.
It's not expensive too, like that. And the image, what are you doing with it?
With my image?
Because I feel like I saw your pictures. Send you
yeah.
But there's always a way to also keep it clean and fresh and all of that. So maybe you should look into that as well. And then watch what you put out.
Exactly.
Who took that photo?
I'm sure it's a family person. I mean, to me,
you're very fine, boy. What's smart? What is a Bernard boy say? What feel?
Yeah,
nice boy. Me catch you. That baby one coming.
Yeah, we need to my fans. Aye.
And my must see and I can't present it to the world in a better way, because right now aesthetic is so here. Oh, you who know catch it. I nana. Yeah, no baby catch. Is that when you're high?
No, at all.
We are low.
I'm super sober. Oh, many kind. I mean,
I know you
7% mature. Say.
I mean, Messi, may I hide that? It's not me, BC.
I just may hide that.
Bonah?
Yes.
It's so good seeing you. So you're active on social media, right?
Very active.
B4Bonah everywhere. People enter your DMs, you see it, you talk to them. They can also stream the song.
Everywhere.
So which platforms?
Everywhere.
Okay.
Wherever stores they prefer.
Yeah.
If it's Apple Music, if it's Spotify, if it's down to Audio Mac, Boomplay as well.
Okay.
YouTube. I mean, they can go and watch it.
Okay.
The videos
and they
out
to also, be active. You know, who said was to talk, and then encourage people to also send you videos, see if they're enjoying the songs and all that. You put it out. The young people.
I'll need a video from you.
Thank you for watching. like, comment, share, and subscribe.